I'm Nate McKay with Cayuga Bytes.
Hi, I'm Jenna.
And I'm Pat.
And you're watching Cayuga Bytes.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Josh.
And welcome to Cayuga Bytes. The election is taking place and either Donald Trump or Joe Biden will win. Did you go out and vote, Josh?
Heck yeah.
Nice. Way to perform your civic duty.
Yes. So yeah. Did you do the politics?
I did do the politics. Did you vote?
I did vote. I voted a week ago.
So you did early voting. How did that go?
It was great. There wasn't that much of a line. I did it because it was closer to my house than the election day polling site, and it was just fast and easy, and was just so much better.
Yeah. And I actually voted day of because for me, early voting was too far away for me. As well, when I got there, I was in and out, quick and easy.
This is Cayuga Bytes.
I recently got to have a conversation with a Good Samaritan at the Fulton campus for CCC, Connie. John Lamphere pointed me in her direction. She was a little shy about talking about her good deeds, but I had a Zoom interview with her and it went very well. You'll be able to see some of that interview in an upcoming episode of Cayuga Bytes.
So this semester we did our annual Soma talent show, but this year was a little different.
We had one original song and 2 poems performed at the event.
Which is usually a lower number than we usually perform when we're in person, but it was doable for the circumstances.
CCC student Dakota Drake won the contest with his original song.
And we have a clip of that original song for you coming up right now.
My name is Dakota Drake. I'll be performing the song Brave. I wrote this song. So here we go. I traveled with my men down the riverside, heading off to war with the thunder by the clouds. We are brave soldiers fighting for freedom. We are marching one by one to a free land to go, for a free land to go.
Here's a clip of Esther's poem, A Big Crown.
Okay, my poem is called A Big Crown, and it is about my experience living with P10 syndrome. And so P10 hamartoma tumor syndrome is a genetic condition in which non-cancerous growths called hamartomas develop in different areas of the body. In addition to hamartomas, patients can have other physical findings, including larger than average head size, abnormal skin growths, and intellectual disabilities. Okay, so I'm going to read my poem. 2nd grade, and my mom lays my little baby brother on his side because his head is getting flat in the back. Okay, but what did you do with me? 4th grade, the first rubber band hits my skull, and my friends dissolve. There's this weird kid in our class with her head in the clouds. We think she's possessed. She creeps us out. Did they know that the pounding of pain would derange my brain? For God's sake, they were kids. They see the scars of what they did. I forgive them now and again tomorrow, because that's how I smile. Forget the past. Forget the baseball caps and biking helmets that didn't fit. They were not my style. I'm a queen with a brain, and he has a big crown.
And here's a clip of Mark's poem, All I Wanted,
Which you can check out in the Collegian as well.
Hello everyone, this poem is an original poem and it is based on an actual event and it is entitled All I Wanted. All I wanted was to go to my hotel. I should have known there was something wrong when I saw so many people crowded together on this surprisingly cool summer evening. After a day among the art and ruins of India's past glory, I was ready to lie my head down. I was too distracted in my tired mind to hear the shouting. I was too distracted by my sore eyes to see the anger in the people's faces. 3 shots rang out on the other side of the street, so clear that I could hear the trigger was being pulled next to my ear. I turned my head to see the location of the shots, and I was overcome in a quagmire of tan flesh and silk. Among the spinning grains of dirt, souls of strangers ran out of fear. A pale-skinned foreigner, I was unconsciously pulled away with the crowd. The screaming of women and the yells of men were not heard over the adrenaline in my ears. The blood of those who fell blended with the tears of those mourning for them, and mixed with the dirt under our feet was now raining down upon us all. I was in a daze that left me at death's door. I was going to be trampled. Elbows of unknown strangers jabbed into my body. Fists of unknown victims hit my face. I was going to die. No, I was going to fight. Swings of anger and kicks of fear spun from me. In all directions I hit and I kicked. I cursed and I spat. I ran and I pushed. I was not going to die. I fell to my knees at the doors of my hotel, torn and bruised. I was alive. But at what cost? I lifted my fist to my face, and I could smell the blood that they were drenched in. The blood of strangers. Strangers who, like me, just wanted to survive.
As well, let people see the beautiful creations students have made during this semester.
This is a piece by student Haley Brewer titled Gothic Me. And the art exhibit includes works under the theme Self-Portrait, I Am Art, but not necessarily in a literal way, as you can see here. Literal or traditional approach to self-portrait. There is a very open interpretation. This is by Megan Coe, Art is Me. And this is a portrait of the artist's grandmother representing the artist. This is Me as Art, Projects of 2020 by Ian Moore. This is a self-portrait by Bridget Donnelly. There's one more by Bridget Donnelly. We Have a Voice. Vote. This is a second image created by Sarah St. Clair, Honey. You can see honey dripping down the hand and a honeybee on the finger. One of the more open interpretations of the self-portrait, the call for entries for self-portrait, I Am Art. Self-Portrait 2 by Sarah St. Clair. And Selfie Art by Sarah St. Clair. This is based on a selfie app where you can take a selfie and then put it into this app, and they will bring up a couple options of artwork that you seem to resemble. So Sarah painted a painting from a work of art that's in a museum, but with her own interpretation as well as the selfie that she took. This is by Sam Matthews, a drawing on canvas of a tree with India ink. Creative response to the self-portrait, I Am Art. This is I Am Drained by Sam Matthews. This is by Colby Herzog, also studio art and design. Many of these students are studio art and design majors, but not all of them are necessarily majors. Colby is an art major. This is Breathe, I Am, Gratitude. This is by Elizabeth Diego, a self-portrait, Breathe, Gratitude by Elizabeth. And finally, Elizabeth Diego, I Am, ... And you can see at the bottom of the drawing, she's written the word beautiful. There's one more work of art in the exhibit. This is by Elizabeth Diego as well. This is the selfie art.
English professor Greg Sevitt has the winners for us right here.
It was a lot to discuss, especially the art pieces. There were a lot of them, and they were all really great. So it took a lot of discussion to make some decisions. But start with the category of music. Of course, it's no surprise that Dakota is the winner for music, not just because he was the only performer, but we really did enjoy your performance, Dakota. So thank you very much. That was really great. And then for poetry, we talked about the poems, and we really liked them both, and we thought they were very different in style and both interesting in their own ways. So we wanted to just say it's a tie for the poems, because we didn't want to have to choose one over the other. We thought they were great, and so that's where we landed. Okay, and then the art categories. So Professor Johnson said that we could award multiple winners in 3 of the categories. So we did that. So I'll start with the first category, was most surprising or creative. And we chose 2 pieces for that. One was Gothic Me by Haley Brewer, and the other was Drained by Sam Matthews. The next one was Best Figure Ground Relationship, and we also had 2 winners for that. Is Self-Portrait by Ella Bard, and the second was Breathe by Elizabeth Diego. We had the third category was 3D Illusion. It was the Self-Portrait by Sarah St. Clair was the winner for 3D Illusion. And then the fourth category was Color, and we also had 2 winners in the category of Color. The first was Me as Art, Projects of 2020 by Ian Moore. That's the first winner for Color. And the second was We Have a Voice by Bridget Donnelly. So those are the 2 winners for Color. And then the final category, both the final category for art and the final category period, we chose as the winner for Best in Show Selfie Art by Elizabeth Diego. All right, so those are our winners.
All of the winners received gift cards.
And here is CCC English professor Mark Montgomery with his final remarks about this year's Soma Talent Show.
These showcases over the last several semesters have been so well attended, and the audiences have been so enthusiastic that it was very disappointing with all of this happening that we wouldn't be able to continue that tradition. However, here we are, and so I really appreciate your involvement, your showing up. The artists were fantastic. The artwork, the visual artwork was stunning. We'll see you all in the spring.
It was definitely a very different experience, but it was still very fun, and all the students that participated did a fantastic job showcasing their talents.
Gosh, I just had this huge issue, Josh. I want to hear from other students, but they won't come here.
I know. What's up with you people? Come on. We want to hear ya. Send your stories to us at cayugacollegian@gmail.com.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Josh.
Thank you for watching Cayuga Bytes.
Hi, I'm Pat.
Hi, I'm Jenna.
Wait, that's wrong. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna remake Freddie Mercury's Can Anybody Find Me Somebody to Love with Can Anybody Find Me a Student to Write for the Collegian?
That will, what?
Do you guys have fun at the Collegian?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Whatever makes Mary merit, please.
Fun. It's the first time it's happened this semester.
So you gotta say hello.
Hi. Here's the. I want pizza now.
Who the hell are you people and what are you doing?
Oh crap, how was it different, Josh?
Please help. We need people. We are sad human beings.
We also want your money.
No.
I know.
Say no to elections, say yes to pizza. That's what I say.
What do you say?
Say no to elections, say yes to pizza.
I like that saying.
Cayuga English professor Mark Montgomery has a great joke for you here in this clip.
Well, I'll tell you a joke. I'll tell you one of my favorite jokes. And it's, you may have heard this. Have you heard the one about the 3-legged dog? He came into town looking for the man who shot his paw.